Well, come back if you're listening out there in Radio Land. Here we are on the ambiguous case. I've got angle A and little a, so I know this angle and this side are across from each other. I also know that's an obtuse one. So maybe we draw it like this, and I put 95 right there, and I put 19 here, and I always want to put the other side there. Well, this is so long, if I swung this around, I think I'm only going to get one on this. We'll talk about how to find the second one here in a second. Okay, so first we want to determine if this is even a triangle. So here's my suggestion. We'll just call this angle over here angle X. And we'll just start doing the law of sines. 95 over 19, the sine of x degrees over 12. So if my calculator freaks out and I get something that's not real or an error message, I'm going to know I don't even have a triangle at all. If I don't have one, I can't have two. Okay, so let's see. Let's cross multiply 19 sine of x, 12 sine of 95, divide by 19. And this is bound to be some kind of decimal right there. Okay, so let's see what it is. You'll need to hit mode and make sure your calculator's on degree. Mine was, so we're good on that. So how about 12 sine 95 divided by 19? And we just got that decimal. 6291 755 988. So what this means is somewhere there's an x and it has this as its sign. So anytime we want an angle, we've already learned this, I would do second sine. I'm going to go up and get that decimal. There's the angle, 38, 989. Don't round this, 32, 587. Now, I got a real angle. Here's another safety tip. If this is ever bigger than 1, or smaller than -1, it doesn't exist. It's got to be between 1 and -1. The sign has to be. Okay, so we're pretty good on that one. Now we need to solve the triangle. Okay, so we want to solve the triangle. So let's do 90, let's do 180 minus 95 minus that angle. There's the third angle, 46, 01, 06, 7413. Now I have the three angles, and I've got two of the sides. All I need is this other side over here. We'll call that y. So let's do the sine of 95 over 19. I'll do this again. Sine of 46.0106741 over y. Multiply those two, divide by this one. So I can do 19 sine, just go up and get that angle. You don't want to have to retype it. And let's divide this by sine of 95. And there's the other side. The other side is 13, 722, 1, 3, 1, 6, 9. Okay? So this triangle is solved. Okay? Now, out loud right now say, oops. What if there's 2 triangles? So what I'm going to do is assume there is. We want to assume there is 2. And we'll test it. Okay? Well, from right here we know if there's 2 triangles, the other one is obtuse. So always we're just going to draw. We're going to draw an obtuse triangle just like that. And we're going to have 95 here, which isn't to scale, but don't worry about that. I'm going to have 12 here. And I'm going to have 19 here, because that's what they gave me. Okay? I'm going to keep the 95 and the 19 across from each other. Look, they're across from each other, and the 12 is to the left of the 95. Always put the angle on the bottom left corner. Okay? And now here's where we use our isosceles. Okay, because in isosceles triangles, these are called base angles from your geometry class, and they are equal. So that means if this angle right here, that this 38 angle right there, that one is 2, and this angle is supplement. Because look, a straight line has 180 degrees. Okay, so I can figure out this angle right here by taking 180 minus 38.9893258.7. And I don't want to have to type that, but look, it's already on my screen. There it is right there. So I just do 180 minus, I'm going to go up there and get it, 141. That would make this angle 141, or 106.741. And we've just tested, and now I know there's not 2 triangles, because look, these 2 are more than 180 together. Okay, so there's not 2 triangles. If you try to solve this, you can't solve it anyway. You're going to get an error message on your machine. Okay, very good. And there's number 8. That took a while, and we'll be back.